Hi everyone, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. So we are going to do a collective reading for the week of the 11th through the 17th, but I will do each individual sign for specific messages that goes with the collective message information that needs to come out. So hopefully you guys were able to see, the day that I'm recording this is 10/10. Hopefully you guys were able to see the 10/10 video grid that I did for everyone. If you didn't, go take a look at it. Those blessings are for you. And so it was a lot of fun to put that together, and I want to make sure that you guys get a piece of those wonderful offerings. Let's get into what is happening this week, because I tried doing individuals earlier and they said no. And they had me delete the different videos. They said, this is what needs to happen for this particular week. I'm like, okay, that's what we're going to do. You guys know, I just do what they tell me. So a couple of notes here. The angelic squad stepped forward and said, the biggest thing for people this particular week is to be bold. I wrote that down. Be bold. And, you know, some of the other messages are going to come through. Obviously, we know that we're starting to see the planets go into their direct formation with, the things that came out of retrograde last week. This week, Sunday, the 17th, we actually have another couple of big movements going direct. I think we talked about that last week, but we have Jupiter going direct, and Mercury's going to start to do its turn, but it'll be completed on Monday the 18th. And the reason why they're saying be bold this week is because as these energies are unwinding, right? It's like we talked about that rubber band of energy being pulled back during a retrograde. When the planet goes direct, it just pushes everything that much more quickly. So if you've been manifesting, if you've been trying to call in the things that are for you, this is going to be the week that many of you start to see that forward momentum happening. It may not drop in your lap, but you're going to start to see that momentum really push and go forward this particular week, okay? As far as the signs that have a lot of play in the universe this week, we got Sagittarius Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We have Capricorn Tuesday and Wednesday. Aquarius is taking the lead for Thursday, a little bit at the end of Wednesday, a little bit as it dips into Friday, but mostly Thursday belongs to Aquarius, okay? Libra's clearly here all week, all right? And then Pisces comes to play this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you have any of those mixtures within your chart, whether it's sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, midheaven, any of those different types of things, then, maybe take a look at the timestamp that I'll put below for those particular readings. But that's what I have. Obviously Monday here in the US is Columbus Day. To my Canadian friends that are celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving and Indigenous Peoples Day, then hope you guys are having a wonderful time on Monday. For those people in the US that are getting a day off from work, I don't know if you observed it in your company Friday or if it would be Monday, but there's that. My birthday is on Tuesday, October the 12th. So, I think that's one of the other reasons they wanted me to do this, is because my energies and things that are happening for me on the big 4-7, that's what I said, there's a lot of downloads that I'm getting for myself. And so I am going to honor myself this week and the different things that are coming up for myself. I think that's a lot of it. Friday is going to be a super delicious day. Monday is going to be a super delicious day as far as the energies are concerned for everyone. But like I said, we're going to start seeing a lot of forward momentum for people. And I wanted to just kind of share that detail. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull the collective information here. We're going to start with the Sacred Geometry deck. We're going to use our Psychic Tarot deck, and we are going to use the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, okay? And then for each of the individual signs, I'm going to use the In-Between Tarot deck, and they had me pull multiple angel decks and other things like that, so we'll go with guidance, okay? But this is what we have for the overall collective. It doesn't matter your sign. This is for all the peoples that are physically breathing on this planet right now. This card is for you, and we'll get the collective message here. All right, so there we are. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so what do we have, universe, for our people here this week of October the 11th through the 17th? Grounding and anchoring to make sure that you're staying grounded. A lot of energies, you guys. A lot of energies popped up. A lot of energies popped up. So you need to make sure that you're grounded and staying anchored with the different energy waves that are coming in and coming out. Okay. So grounding, dropping your energetic cord. If you're into meditation, if you're in weather where it's a little bit challenging, making sure that you're dropping your energetic cord, making sure that you are, letting the chakras that you have in your feet actually drop their roots to the ground is going to be important. Being outside in nature this week with all of these different changes, especially with the 1010 portal, opening up some of the galactic alignments that we have and some of the other details coming through. You're going to better absorb those energies if you are physically outside, outside. Go outside. Get some sunshine on your face, even if it's for only 5-10 minutes for the day. If you find your way of grounding is with a spiritual bath or Epsom salts and different essential oils and flowers, kind of honoring that part of yourself, then do that. If grounding for yourself is, zoning out in a different type of a way, then do that. Whatever it is that gets you to that point of being still and just connected, knowing that you are connected to more energies than just yourself, is going to be important this particular week. Okay, so let's see. I don't know how many cards in a firm foundation. I don't know how many cards are going to come out, guys. How many cards do you guys want for the collective here? They said take. Okay, so they said take all 7 days. Okay. All right. Okay. Tuesday. Thank you. I hear you on that one. Let's see. That is Wednesday. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Thursday. No, put it back in, shuffle up and deal. All right. So Monday's energy is the Four of Pentacles energy. On this card, it's called Firm Foundation. You saw that. Tuesday's energy is the energy of Virgo. And I talk about Virgo being very heavy in my chart because it happens to be one of my major signs. So I'm gonna pay attention to what's going on for me. For what Virgo is going to be offering, even though obviously clearly I'm a Libra sun. Wednesday we have the energy of the throat chakra, and we have the energy of choose wisely. Okay, so I kind of understand that that's going to be the energy of where Capricorn is doing some craziness with the energy of Uranus. Yeah, I'll talk about that. Say what you need to say, but choose wisely. Thank you. Interesting. Okay. And Sunday, please. Wow, double. Okay, you guys, this is going to be a really, really big week. So, being bold, calling in the achievements, having appreciation for the things that you've done up until this particular moment is really kind of what it's all about. That attitude of gratitude energy, foundations and achievements, the whole 1111 energy, Four of Wands concept coming in here. Now, again, this is for the entire collective, so you have to take what resonates for you for this entire week. But I am going to go through each of the different signs. And universe, I don't... how am I going to do this? We'll figure it out. I might just flip the order and then just do something different so that you can see the cards. And the flexibility of this table is that I can move it out a little bit more. So we'll try it that way. Firm foundations on Monday. Four of Pentacles energy, okay? Feeling solid with what it is that you do have. That whole attitude of gratitude is so, so important, right? Honoring what it is that you already have, and allowing the other things that you want to have match come to it. The energy of the Hermit, like I said, shows up on Tuesday. Solitude, right? So big grounding energies, like I said, with the 10-10 portal starting on Sunday, you're going to have the energy for a couple days. Maybe you want to go in on Tuesday and actually ground that information. Go within, seek the guidance from whoever is in your particular pantheon, and do a little bit of the work. Wednesday's energy, like I said, the throat chakra and choose wisely. Seven of Cups energy. So for a lot of people, there could be the energy of offers coming in. Seven of Cups. And there could be a lot of conversation that will be taking place. And whatever the situation would be for you, it is important that you communicate your needs, but also, yes, communicate your needs and choose your words carefully is actually one of the things that they want to be able to say. Now, the Seven of Cups energy, a lot of times other readers will call it confusion. It's not confusion for me. As much it is the awareness that all of these things are available to you. And what would be confusing and troublesome for people is if you just went, give it all to me all at once, instead of just taking the first cup, drinking that, right? And doing what you need to do with it, and then moving on to the second cup. So there will be opportunities that are going to present themselves to a lot of people on Wednesday. Choose your words carefully. Work on that throat chakra so that you can be heard. And then clearly choose wisely. And of course, when we get to the energy of Thursday, we have the Six of Rods, victory and success. Getting over some challenges and now having other people see you and recognizing the hard work that you have put into a particular situation. Okay, so there's a lot of victory and success. This is a really, really good week for a lot of people. Okay, when we get to the energy of Friday, Libra is in the house, right? Shout out. Balance. Clarity is the other word that they're trying to tell me. A lot of people are going to just become a little bit more crisp and clear when you get to this particular day. So balancing body, mind, spirit, right? All the four bodies that we have, balancing all of those out. But clarity is going to be showing up for a lot of people, especially on this Thursday. On the energy of Friday, we have the Empress herself showing up. So Libra, Taurus energy, but fertility. So bringing things into creation, right? Creating that next thing that you would like to have. So if you're starting off the week here, starting with the attitude of gratitude, then by the time you get to this weekend, you're so full of just thank you for all the different things that show up to you. Hey, I pulled 2 socks out of the dryer and they matched. I would be all about that. If that's the simplest thing that you can do to make sure that your energy is continuing to stay in a vibration that isn't dipping because of other people's attitude, then by the time you get to this energy of Saturday, there's going to be more that wants to be able to come out and be birthed from you. The creativity energy that comes through on Saturday is going to be huge. I am looking at the energy of that particular day. Yeah, we do have Venus in Sagittarius with a beautiful trine with Chiron and Aries on that particular day. So that go forward momentum with what Libra wants to bring, okay? Venus herself showing up, and that forward momentum is really on the right day, on the right time. Okay, so then we get to the energy of Sunday. Universe, we have the World card showing up, okay? So there are a lot of big, beautiful energies that are getting ready to open up for people, like I said, because it fell out with this card, which is the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment card, right? Things actually showing up for you. Which is, again, why the universe wants you to completely be grounded and anchor the energy. Attitude of gratitude this particular week. It's going to be a great week for a lot of people. If you've been working on trying to bring something in to yourself, continue to have the patience, but have the attitude of gratitude, because the universe is working in all of our favors now. Okay? I don't even know how I'm going to do this, guys, because you know, we need to get on into the details. All right. So I'm just going to push these up a little bit, and I think what I'm going to do is well, I'll just push them up a little bit. Every single person on the universe is going to be receiving some form, fashion of these particular energies showing up in their environment this week. But we're going to go into each of the individual signs now. Where am I at? 17 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and get into it, and then we'll follow guidance for how they want me to pull out the different oracles and things of that nature. Okay. So, Aries, here we go. How do we utilize these energies for you this particular week? What has been going on, and why is this instrumental for you is what we've got going on here. 2 more shuffles, they said. Gotcha. Before we go into that, they said I forgot to do, well, it's because, well, they were telling me what to do. They want me to use the Oracle of the Radiant Sun as a backup to this grounding and anchoring. So this is for all signs. What else do you want to put in on that one? All signs, all people. Jupiter and Taurus. They're just reiterating. So Jupiter and Taurus, this is the energy of status. This is the energy of getting the thing that you want. This really marries well with the fulfillment of wishes for everyone that we have here. So, like I said, find out where Taurus is in your chart if you're not a Taurus, but find out where Taurus could be in your chart. Okay? Venus, Libra, Taurus energy, and Jupiter, because that is the location where things are going to be changing for you this particular week. Okay. Now we get to Aries. Is this right? Yes. All right. 1 and a 2. Okay. So let's see how these energies merge in for you, Aries. Here we go. 3 cards, they said. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Aries, so changing them, no, leaving them. Okay, so we're going to honor the positions that they're in with the reversals, and I'm going to read the details. So, Aries, in the past, there has been a situation where there's been a little bit of stagnancy in one area of your world. So we have the 5 of Cups energy transitioning into the 6 of Cups energy. Okay, and for some of you, it's been very, very uncomfortable. Where you're at now, and where you would have been asked at some point in the past, was to utilize the energy of the Magician and the High Priestess. This one is in the reverse position. Use the energy of the water. Use the energy of the High Priestess to come through with the Magician, with the energy of the water. Because that's what he's holding up here. He's got the element of water, honoring the water, that flow. Okay? To allow the magic to show up for you, right? So you take that Ace of Cups, which is what he's working with here. Okay? He's working with that Ace of Cups. And putting the emotionality into the creation of what needs to come. So there's a little bit of work that maybe needs to get done, and maybe this energy for you, Aries, the solitude, going in and being in Virgo hermit mode will support you with what that means. If there's some emotional release that needs to come to fruition and you're not dealing with it, this would probably be a good time for you to honor what the universe is asking you to do. We do have Mars coming into play a little bit this week for some people. That could be a little bit wonky, but it does, again, it's going to shake itself out. Make sure that you continue to ground. You definitely need to do this. And the reason I say that is because we have the Death card in the reverse position here. So this is the Death and Scorpio energy, Temperance energy mixed in together, where we want you to be in the energy of the Phoenix rising. But in order for that to happen, you have to take these cups and you have to do what it is that you need to do. So you need to honor the element of water, emotion, communication, okay, coming through. So for you, this is really speaking to me, this choose wisely energy that we have, these cups that are showing up here with that throat chakra. And like I said, that's the biggest energy that I get for you, Aries. Now, universe, this is the first time you guys have had me do this. Walk me through what else we need to get done here. Okay. So, Aries, we're going to pull a Sun, Moon, and Rising as we have done before to give you, thank you, Aries Sun, Aries Rising. Woohoo! Aries Moon, please. Thank you. And I guess that's how we're going to do it. Okay. So if you are an Aries sun sign, then what they're trying to let you understand in support of the other cards that were here, using the water element, using the communication, releasing the stagnancy. Like, you've got to own the fact that there's more than one way to skin a cat. The universe needs for you not to be in this stagnant area. If this happens to be how it's showing up for you, Mercury retrograde is all about the reinvention of yourself. So like I said, this is the week for you to get that done, okay? Because it's going to start to go direct Sunday, late Monday clearly is when it starts to go direct. Well, of course, we're going to be in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde basically till the end of the month. So if this is you and this is matching you, Aries Sun, honor the fact that Mercury retrograde is here to help you get through that. If you are Aries rising, this is a really good week for you. We have the energy of Capricorn, I use, and Venus love coming in here to support you. Okay, so I had mentioned to you that Tuesday's energy was full of Capricorn. Tuesday, Wednesday energy, Capricornius, our friends here. There's a lot of squares with Capricorn on Tuesday, just a lot. So there's a lot of opposition. Mars definitely here challenging us up with Libra. Okay, that particular energy. There's a few other things that are coming in, but use the energy that you have within yourself. Use the love energy that we have, the West, the water, again, to help support you. Use these energies this week. Okay, use these energies this week to really support you as well. Take a look at where you may have Capricorn in your chart take a look at who the Capricorn person in your world could be. And then, you know, put a little extra sprinkle of love on that. You can't avoid it, because if you try to avoid something that's for you, it will really be painful on the back end. So make sure that you're taking advantage of that. If you are an Aries moon sign, okay, then Neptune is doing its work. Neptune is the energy. In this card, it's called I Sacrifice, okay? Neptune is the energy of Pisces, moon energy, okay? Later on towards this week is when Pisces has its big blow up, right? We talked about that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Aries, take a look at what that means for you. Hangman energy, change of perspective is what we have here, okay? So I'm going to pull an angel card to kind of close this out for you, Aries. Let's just see what we have. Okay, I get it. I understand what they want me to do. We're going to use the angel prayers cards this week. This is the third deck that I have from Kyle Gray. I love, love, love his decks. So this is for Aries. Here we go. You want me to break it up? Can do. Gotcha, gotcha. Aries Sun, here's your specific message. New beginnings. We got the new beginnings. So the angel prayers, thank you angels for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. Aries rising. Aries rising, please. Ooh, thank you. Wow. We have Archangel Sandalphon, the miracle of prayer. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. So Archangel Sandalphon is responsible for the Earth grid as we're connected in this universe. Clearly he's responsible as you are grounding onto the Earth, right, to making sure that things are connected. Because when you're grounded, it's easier for your pillar of light to open up and expand at the top. You also have another card. You also have change and transition if you are a rising Aries, okay? Archangel Azrael. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change and the transition that I'm going through right now. And if you are an Aries moon, there it is. Looky, looky. You have Archangel Ariel, peaceful warrior. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Archangel Ariel, the lioness. So when we see the strength card, the traditional, that's Archangel Ariel. What I like about this deck is that they use, obviously, the angels will come to you in the form of who you are. So the fact that she's a gorgeous African goddess sitting here on the savannah dealing with that lion is gorgeous to me. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Peaceful warrior. Archangel Ariel, helping you through this strength. Okay? So, thank you, Aries. That's what I have for you this particular week. That's what the angels have for you for this particular week. We are now going to move on to our Taurus friends. Let me grab the deck here. All right, Taurus, here we are. Let's see specifically what we've got going on for you this particular week. 3 cards also to go with the 4 of Pentacles, the Virgo energy of the Hermit, the 7 of Cups with throat chakra, the 6 of Rods, victory and success, the Balance card from Libra, the fertility card coming, Venus energy, Empress energy, the universe, the world card, supporting the fulfillment of wishes, grounding and anchoring with Jupiter and Taurus status this particular week. Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Rising collective. Thank you. And we'll do the same thing. We'll do a separate... Ooh. You want all of those cards. Clearly there's a lot going on for Taurus this week. Okay. Interesting, you guys. Okay, so let me put the details together. How do you want me to read this, you guys? Got it. You have a lot going on. So the transition that you're in, or that you were in the past, is leaving a situation or something that was really uncomfortable for you. Sorry. Burning up. We have the Four of Swords transitioning into the Five of Swords energy, and that was trying to get your peace, but also at the same time knowing you were going to have to jump up really quick and do something. But that being paired with the Three of Cups in the reverse position in this deck is indicating that at least you had an awareness of what was going on. And whatever was going on for you, this is past energy, okay? Whatever was going on for you, you weren't being lazy about it. You weren't being complacent about this aggressive change that had to come into play. Okay. The energy of where you're at now is you're tired. You were tired. We've got the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. But as you can see this week, you're going to have the opportunity to have that Nine of Cups turn in the upright. So let's see what's going on here. You have the Nine of Wands transitioning into the Ten of Wands. It looks like you asked for help. You got completely done and over with something that was creating a big problem for you, and you asked for the help that you needed. Now, what you're hoping to still get to is this turnaround into this Nine of Cups and back into the Ten of Cups. So feeling as though, you know, you're not quite welcomed back home at this particular minute, trying to see how you can make this decision that came up for you work with whatever it is that you have coming up in the future. But basically this is the energy of where you're currently at, and this is how the energy of this upcoming week can help you. So again, change of perspective is needed. We have the Hangman in the midst of death. So that's death to the ego. That is doing a higher connection type of a situation here. And where that leads you back into is this Eight of Coins into the Nine of Coins. So whatever it is, that project or work related type of a situation, potentially for a lot of you that this stemmed from, you are getting back into your element of independence with your bad little earthen energies here. So I'll show you this one here, right? So we're talking death to the ego here and coming into more spiritual self. So again, we get the Hangman energy. That definitely is the energy of Pluto, which we came out of retrograde last week, okay, and the Scorpio energy of death in this particular card, okay, coming in to change it, right, and then bringing you back into the situation where you can be full and whole again. That's gorgeous. I like it. So count your blessings. Go in, grab those galactic energies, choose your words wisely for what it is that you're calling into yourself or who you're communicating with this particular week. You will be victorious. Things are definitely going to balance out. The creativity within you is going to start showing up a little bit more, and the world is here to support you. The fulfillment of wishes is here to support you. Saturn is here to support those wishes. Okay, so that is what I have for you. If you are a Taurus, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do a sun, rising, and moon. And we'll see what we have here. Thank you, universe. Let me just put a quick shuffle on here. Okay, quick shuffle on here. Here we go. If you are a Taurus sun sign, let's see what else we have for you. Oh, they have the whole Okay, thank you. They said, nope, we're jumping into it. We don't want to have you take that much time. Got it. So you have 2 cards. Aries, excuse me, Taurus. I'm not surprised about this, but this really just kind of supports what was going on here in the past, your sense of what was happening. So what we have here is the water element sensing, okay? And we also have Venus love energy, okay? So obviously, you know that Venus is your director, okay? So Taurus energy all up and through here, okay? Sensing, using the energy of water. A lot of energy I'm sensing is coming from this upcoming Wednesday. So take that for what it's worth. A lot of options are going to be made available to you. Go in, use the element of water where you need to. Mix that, create that mud. That's what creates structures, right? If you are a Taurus rising, wow. You have to be able to appreciate that, one, we have the Yod energy that's here, which is about destiny. Okay. Wow. That's a deep card right there. And we also have another deep energy of the Grand Cross, the Provoker. So this is for you, really, although it's not really saying it, to me, this is talking about this being a kind of a sacred type of a situation that was going on for you. This was part of your development as far as spiritual growth was concerned. So that's very powerful from a risings. And if you are a Taurus moon sign, you got extra, okay? Again, Capricorn comes out. I use Sun Spirit, and then we have the Grand Trine of Blessings. This is going to be difficult for me because these cards are big, so maybe I'll do it like this. I'll share with you what it is that we have here. Okay? Capricorn, I use this week. Okay? Sun Spirit and the Grand Trine. This is good. This is a really good week for you. Same cards or different cards? Okay, we're going to use a different series of angel cards for you, Taurus. Here we go. Taurus sun sign. Ooh, thank you. They're ready to go. Interesting. Also spiritual growth. Okay, that's what this is about. Sense, Venus, I love, water element sensing. Okay, so then the Yod destiny that we have for our Taurus rising, what do we have? They said same card, but different. Okay. Ease and grace, that water energy that comes through with the spiritual growth that shows up for you. So you are going to be going through an emotional period, but you are going to be able to master how much of those emotions and other things wash over you this particular week as part of your growth. Okay, I like that. Ease and grace. And if you are a Taurus moon sign, thank you. Earth and ground. That's basically what's going on here. So stay in your element, anchor and ground with all of these different energies. And then the second card that popped out of here was romance and connection. Okay. There is a connection to your higher self that is here for a lot of people. This definitely can have an indicator of you coming in and receiving your divine partner, or some very special things that are happening with your within your romantic life. Okay, romance and connection. If you're single, then the thing about it is, and you're not really looking for anybody, it's making sure that you're romancing yourself. We talk about that a lot here on this channel because it's important. Honoring yourself, honoring, the different things that you like. So keeping your vibration high, take yourself out to dinner, do any type of fun thing that it is that you like to be able to do. Keep your vibration high, because when you are at a certain magnetic level, then like attracts like, right? So those different types of things that we have going on this week. for you, my Taurus friends. This is a very funky way for me to do the readings, but okay, I'm rolling with it. So that's what I have for you guys, okay? Thank you for tuning back in this particular week, and we are going to move on to our gorgeous Geminis here in just a second. Let me put these down. All right, Gemini. Kind of not on the board this week. Not really, not so much. Kind of get like an easy breezy kind of relaxation week. Maybe. I don't know where your sun, moon, and rising signs are, so hopefully this information is being supportive for you thusly. All right, Gemini. Firm foundation, Four of Pentacles, the Virgo energy that is here on Tuesday. Choosing wisely with the Seven of Cups on Wednesday with the throat chakra. On Thursday, victory and success. On Friday, we have balance, Libra energy. Saturday, we have Venus energy. Again, we have fertility, the Empress that shows up. And then Sunday, we have two cards that popped out. We have the World, and we have the Nine of Cups, fulfillment of wishes, being grounded and anchored this particular week with the energy of status showing up here with Jupiter and Taurus energy. All right, Gemini, let's see how this plays out for you. 1. Interesting. 2. Wow. 3. Okay. Okay, my friends. So for me, what I'm getting out of this is that for some of you, for sure, you went through a hard situation with the relationship is what I'm getting out of this. This has to do with relationship status for you this week. In the past, what you had going on was a lot of arguments, a lot of challenges, a lot of conflict, a lot of harsh words being said, just a lot of dramatics and a very painful point. We have the Five of Swords into the Six of Swords energy. But the beautiful thing about the Six of Swords is that you're finally seeing the light to be able to move forward into this new direction that the universe needs for you to go in, that your higher self wants you to go into. Where you're at right now is between the High Priestess and the Empress. Okay, so I see for you guys that you're going to have a lot of supportive energy for you popping up later on towards the week. Okay, specifically at the Empress twice. That's important. Fertility. So the High Priestess is making you aware of what it is that needs to occur. The Empress energy is allowing this new idea, concept, even sense of self to finally come out and be birthed within the universe. That's some sexy energy, Gemini. Okay. Now, the position that we want you to be able to try to get to is not turning away from spiritual advice, not turning away from your meditation time, not turning away from those different types of things, because this is the week that's really going to be able to support you. But the other way to read this card, because I can tell that this is relationship based for a lot of you, is that you are not going to go backwards. This is the Page of Swords hanging out in the reverse position. He would be in between trying to receive this information in order to carry and deliver information as he graduates and has this conversation with the Knight of Swords. You're not going backwards. Not this time. You're not going backwards to this particular person. You are getting your groove together here this particular week. You are solid. Take a moment to figure out what else it is that you need. Put it out into the universe again if you need to do that. If you didn't do your new moon wishes last week, you can always do them. It just happens to be that there's a little bit of extra pop on these particular days. I think I mentioned that as well. Throat chakra, choose your words wisely for sure is something that I would say, but also be strong in your voice about the many options that are available to you and which cup you're going to pull and drink, okay? You're going to find yourself being victorious and successful. So not only do you have the Six of Swords energy at the end, you also have the Six of Wands energy at the end here. You have 9-9 energy. I didn't really call the numbers out to anybody else, but that seems important for me to be able to share with you. So getting to the end of a really challenging situation. And moving forward, that 6 energy is you're getting past the difficulty now, and you're at the upswing. Okay, so that's kind of where you're at here. I do think that is important regardless, that you are always sticking to your guns when it comes to whatever it is that you need in your world. Again, we have the energy of balance coming in here, Libra energy on the time frame. I mean, obviously we're still in Libra season, so trying to bring balance and harmony to those different types of things that are showing up. But the Empress wants new creation for you, to bring out new things, to bring out new opportunities, and then the world is turning in your favor so that you can definitely have what you want as far as the fulfillment of wishes. Stay grounded, stay anchored. Your status is getting ready to change, and I'm here for that one for you. So I'm going to do a quick shuffle and let us get into the Gemini Sun, the Gemini Rising, and the Gemini Moon. What specific messages do we have for our Geminis this particular week? Someone was going through a real rough situation, super uncomfortable, very, very painful. And they are moving forward regardless. They are moving forward regardless. All right, Gemini Sun. Gemini Sun this week. Nope. Gemini Sun. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, this is about your communication. Gemini Sun, we have the Gemini energy of I think, and with the air element of communicating. Okay. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about communicating? There's an awareness that you have, Gemini. Okay. You've got brother and sister, air elements, Libra and Gemini, all up in the mix this particular week. Where are you at in this one? Communicate. Use the energy of Libra and Aquarius this particular week to support you. So Aquarius, again, having a lot to do with Thursday's energy as I'm looking at the galactic charts here. But Friday is also going to be a super sexy day for you. You just have to know that this is yours. Is kind of what we have. Let's go with our Gemini rising signs, please. Sorry. Okay, so what we have here, and then they have the moon. Okay, got it. Thank you. So if you are a Gemini rising, wow. I love this energy. The 12th house energy of things that are in your awareness that you may, there's external influences. I don't want to call it frenemy energy, but there's influences in your awareness. And so the 12th house in this deck, they're talking about the escape from that, okay? And then the other thing that we're talking about in the 10th house is how your energy of future profession and things of that nature, the world energy, Saturn energy, right? So those are going to be big influences for you. I would take a look to see if you know your natal chart, go into the 12th house, and also take a look to see where your placement of Saturn is in your chart and how it's pushing you, how the momentum of the retrograde last week going into its direct, like really pushed you. Go into that chart, okay? If you are a Gemini moon sign, wowzers. What we have is the first house. Your awareness, your sense of self, kind of like your Aries energy in a sense, your self-will. Kind of where you're at with that whole process. And realizing that you also need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of you. Because you will always have you, okay? And then, yeah, the relationship house, the seventh house, Venus, Libra energy, partners. Okay, you always have to take care of you. Get your vibration up, like I said, so that you can attract. If you're looking for someone, maybe you're not, I don't know. But if this is about this breakup in this particular situation, or this really this hardship that comes in, and I say breakup, but it doesn't have to be like romantic relationship. It can be business partnership dissolving. It could be a contract, something dissolving. But whatever it was very painful for you, potentially. But, you know, that's the energy of what the universe is trying to articulate. You want the masters on this one. Okay, so we're going to bring the masters out for you, Gemini. Okay? Gemini Sun, please. Gemini Sun. Communicating. Who are you communicating to? There's a call to action on this for you. Commander Ashtar. Galactic Control. So if you're a starseed, you understand who this is. If you don't, drop a link, communicate with me. I can explain it to you. But this is about taking the lead, walking your talk, okay? Doing the damn thing. That's what this card is about. Lead by example. If you are a Gemini rising, ooh, wow, we have two cards. We have Mercury, open communication, okay? Getting a weight off your chest, speaking up with love and being heard. Wednesday's energy, okay? Throat chakra. And you also have Lord Shiva popping out, talking about a little bit of transcendence for you as well. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. And you need to be able to dance with the universe. So go in those meditations. That grounding is really going to help you. Okay, like anchoring really does help you go high. That's where daily meditation comes into play. Okay, so Gemini Moon. Thank you. Nice. We have the energy of charity. I can't remember which angel partner she is at the second, but no, it's one of the three. Muses, charity, hope, and sorry. Anyway, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Use the energy of prayer this particular week. Fertility, the universe, balance. Call on Venus because Libra is here. Call on Venus, maybe to help support you, but charity is here. Okay, prayer and contemplation is going to help you with this particular situation this week, Gemini. For you, okay? So Geminis, that's what I have. Again, very interesting way. Ground, anchor, your status is changing this particular week. At the end, depending upon how you honor the different energies, you're going to be able to understand that you're in right fertile ground for making some changes happen for you and communicating using your voice in this situation. Okay. Thank you, Gemini, very, very much. We'll talk to you next week. We're going to go talk to our beautiful Cancer friends right now. Okay. All right, Cancer. So, firm foundation, Monday, 4 of Pentacles. The energy of the Hermit, Virgo energy on Tuesday. Throat chakra and many, many options, choosing wisely on Wednesday. Thursday's energy, the 6 of Rods, victory and success. Friday's energy of Libra's balance coming through here. Saturday's energy of the Empress, fertility, creativity. And then on Sunday we have the energy of the universe, Saturn himself showing up, talking about honoring fulfillment of wishes. Keeping yourself grounded and anchored this week. Again, changing your status. Let's go in with your 3 cards and see what we have as we transition this mid-month energy. What's going on for our Cancers right now? Sun, Moon, and Rising. And then we'll do the special piles. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. You also have an extra card. Got it. Okay. Coming out of a toxic situation. They want to highlight the World card because it came out twice. And they want to highlight that for you. Coming out of a toxic situation, potentially. leaving a situation that has been challenging for you. I see work energy here. Okay, so what we have here is the energy of Libra and the Hangman. Okay, Pluto energy, Libra energy. There's a situation that you needed to be involved with. There was a turning point happening. Okay, Justice energy showing up here. And then so in this particular deck, there was an awareness of some balance that needed to be created and something needed to be weighed. Okay, it really did. There was an avoidance of a situation, is what I'm getting out of this particular situation. Though it's like you saw the situation kind of developing, and you like kind of the universe came in and like gave you this information, and you took it and you ran with it, and you created a better situation. Like you avoided some stuff. We have the energy of the Ten of Cups. So that's all the happiness in the world from what was going on in the past, and ready to expand a little bit more deeply as it transitions into the Ace of Cups, because we get to the end of the cycle of 10, and then we start over with the Ace. 10 of Cups, expansion, movement, growth, fertility. Okay, Empress energy showing up here. What we have coming up, it looks as though the energy of the Emperor and the Hierophant. So again, this is just, for me, an energy. I get work out of this, but it doesn't always have to be just work related. The expansion could be something for work as well. Walking away from a particular situation, or being guided to avoid a really sticky situation into a different trajectory. But what we have here with the Emperor and the Hierophant, here literally Aries energy and Taurus energy that's sitting here, is reaching an impasse, really kind of deciding, that maybe there needs to be a truce somewhere. Maybe there needs to be, because those are both powerful energies on both sides of the, the crevice there. It's, little chess match going on here at the bottom. Do we really need to, do we really need to go there is kind of the ask. The bonus card that you guys get out of this is the World card with the Fool. So you've got Saturn coming up here. So for me, this is more of a placement as a support. But I'll show you the card anyway, because I love the artwork in this particular deck. You have look, if you can imagine, the little guy in the white robe is the magician. The little baby magician. Kind of, it's not, but that's, that's what we've got going on here. We've got the World, baby magician. He's got all of the elements on his chest. And then you have the energy of the Fool, who's getting ready to start this new journey. And the magician is helping the Fool like dig and plant the seed for what needs to show up next. They're both starting fresh, right? So the energy of the World for me coming in here is really saying to me that Saturn also had a big role for what was going on with you as far as the galactic placement was concerned, but that the World is here, and you are definitely by the end of the week going to be receiving this fulfillment of wishes for whatever it is. May not be the whole enchilada, but you're going to start seeing the forward momentum towards that at this point. So for me, that's really what I've got going on. Again, if you were spared and the universe was changing trajectories, or you had the wherewithal to kind of recognize a situation or problem, good on you, is what I've got going on here. Now, Uranus is playing havoc. Well, I don't know how do I want to say havoc. It is kind of havoc-y towards the beginning of the week. You actually do have the energy on Tuesday where there's a situation that shows up with Uranus in the field, and then also again showing up. Is it? It's later on in the week where it kind of calms itself down a little bit with the energy of Pisces on Saturday. Yeah, Tuesday could be a challenging day for you, which is why you're going to be asked to go into solitude. And then, like I said, Saturday is going to be a good day for you. But those are the days that the Fool energy wants to come in. So what's happening is you see this big potential and this big growth opportunity. Capricorn puts a little bit of a stopper on that a little bit in the week, because it's forcing you to pay attention to your level of commitment in a particular situation in order to get this expansion. So you're good with where things are at, but this is the energy of expansion, okay? And, you know, there's just a couple of fair warnings here. But by the time you get to the energy of Saturday and you've gone through these different energies and things had to get balanced out, then you're going to be able to realize that's kind of what's going on here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull a card for the sun, the rising, and the moon for you, my beautiful Cancers. All right. Here we go. Cancer sun. Thank you. Cancer sun. Thank you. Cancer sun. Cancer rising. Thank you. And Cancer moon. Ooh, thank you. Okay. You'll appreciate this. Which deck would you like for me to use in conjunction here, just so that we can go ahead and get those bad boys going? The Numerology deck. Okay. Well, Cancer, you get a Numerology deck. Okay. Sun. Thank you. Rising. Thank you. Moon. Thank you. Okay, they are ready to go. So if you are a Cancer sun, then kind of what's going on here also, yeah, this is very, very interesting for 9. Yeah. Also 12th house. So for me, this is where this kind of comes into play for you. There was an awareness of someone or something that was kind of going on, which you kind of went, and you were able to sidestep a little landmine there. With the whole energy of justice going into that hangman role. And what the numerology is saying, it had a lot to do with your effort. Can you see this one? Because of the yellow background, hopefully it like focuses in. But yeah, this has the energy of effort written all over it. Effort in your upcoming stability. So good for you on that one. If you are a rising sign, wow. You're going to want to pull your chart out. You're going to want to take a look at what your south node is, okay? Your south node is the energy of what you had in your last life cycle here on Earth. Your previous lifetime, yes, I said it. Hit me up if you need to understand what that means, but your previous life cycle. So the north node is what it is that you're supposed to do this lifetime. South node are the lessons, and sometimes people call it karma, and this one they're calling it life's debts. Old information that you need to let go of, in a sense, okay? This is the energy of the victory and a success, because this is what you're getting ready to move into. You're getting ready to understand what it is that you can successfully let go of so that you can reach this victory and success energy. Especially, I really honestly feel that. The numerology card that comes out of this is music. So the frequency of music is going to be important to you. And supporting you. Doesn't matter what type of music it is. It could be Hertz music, it could be a frequency music. That's kind of what I have playing right now. Is going to be important. So if you need to go within a little bit to receive it here, maybe on this Tuesday energy as you're grounding and anchoring in hermit mode, pull that into yourself, okay? If you are a moon sign, then what we have here Can we say Saturn 15 more times? Saturn, return, age, wisdom. There is something to do with Saturn in your chart. Please pull your chart out if you are a moon sign, and then realize a lot of this plays into self-love for yourself as well. So that's really, really great. Gotta love yourself. Gotta love on yourself. Okay, you're going through a change and a transition, and feel appreciation for yourself in these different times that we're going through. Okay, pretty quick, but we got through that one. So Cancer, thank you so much for joining this particular week. I am going to move these cards up and we're going to move on to our next sign. Let's figure out where that stack goes. We're going to go to our Leos next. All right. Have a good week, you guys. Talk to you next week. Hopefully it'll be different and back to normal. We'll see. Okay. All right, Leo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what the universe has in store for you for this particular week. So, Monday's energy is firm foundation. Tuesday's energy is Virgo energy, solitude, Four of Pentacles. Wednesday's energy is the choosing wisely card, Seven of Cups with throat chakra. When we get to Thursday, we're looking at the Six of Rods, victory and success. When we get to Friday, we're talking to Libra specifically about balance, balancing things out. All of the elemental components within you, body, mind, spirit, soul, you know, physical self, that would be body. What are we saying, woman? The four elements of yourself. Yes, yes, yes. When we get to the energy of Saturday, we've got fertility that's here. We've got Venus showing up here, the Empress. And then on Sunday, we have a twofer. We got the World. We got Saturn showing up with the Nine of Cups, fulfillment of wishes. Anchoring and grounding is important. And then there will be some status changes for a lot of people with the energy of Taurus in Jupiter. Okay, so let's see what we have for you, my friends. Leo. Ooh, 1, 2. Is there more? Okay. Thank you. Okay, hard choices in the past. Can tell you, clarity, 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 clarity. So we have the Six of Wands in the past transitioning into the Seven of Wands. Yeah, someone was challenging you a little bit in the past energy is what we've got going on. Not letting that stop you, however, because we've got the Queen of Wands into the King of Wands. So not only is this, that's basically victory and success. That's basically this card here, because it's people recognizing you for the effort and the work that you've put into something. Okay, so universe saying that twice to you. So professionally, I get that there was maybe a harder decision that needed to be made, and maybe you were the person that needed to make it, Leo, and you did it. Okay, so what happens then with that energy is that you had an old challenging type of a situation, and you're bringing the challenge, that whole burden of the situation that you had to bear. You're coming out of it. You did what you needed to do. So you're transitioning from the Ten of Swords into this Ace of Swords with this butterfly energy that kind of shows up here. You did what you needed to do. So it was a hard decision that you had to make. But this particular week, as you get into what's going to happen, you're going to find out that it is creating this advancement level for you, regardless of the energy of how harsh it was. The only thing I think that you're a little bit challenged with is your energy level, is what I'm getting. Your energy level might be a little bit low this particular week, but you know, utilize the energy of Tuesday, the Virgo energy, Hermit energy, to go in a little bit. Just kind of recharge your batteries, recharge yourself. Make sure that you're using your words wisely on Wednesday with the different options that are going to be showing up in your environment. Okay, choose wisely. And then if you do that here, like I said, Tuesday, Wednesday energy, by the time you get towards the end of the week, it looks like you're going to be back in the saddle again. Victory and success, balance, Libra energy coming in here. All of your elements. I love this. Venus coming in here to love up on you a little bit. Fertility, creativity, new ideas, bringing subconscious thought processes into play, therefore the whole creativity. And then again, Saturn coming in here to support with the fulfillment of wishes. So whatever the hardship that it is that you had to deal with, whatever position you were put into as a leader, potentially, you are going to have what it is that I feel not only just for you, but for other individuals as well. So that's what I got for you. as far as the basics for this week. So let us move into the sun, the rising, and the moon for additional information. And then they'll tell me which cards they want me to use. Got it. These ones. We want these ones. Okay, got it. Just a couple of quick shuffles here. There we go. Okay, so Leo sun, please. Ooh, super fast. Thank you. Leo rising, please. You're going to get a couple. I can feel it. Yep, there they are. And Leo moon. Thank you. Okay. Okay. And you guys want me to use these dudes. Sorry. Right. Quick shuffle. And here we go. Leo sun. Leo sun. Thank you. Leo rising. Ooh. Holy buckets. Are you serious? You want that here? Okay, we'll do it. You get 2 cards for that one. Okay, and for Leo moon. Thank you. Okay. Leo sun signs. Okay. Interesting message. We have the energy of first house. This is the physical body and also how you view yourself, your egoic self in a sense. But we've got 2 messages that are here, Leo. So the first thing that we have is a message from Archangel Chamuel. I like this one. Talking about opening your heart. Thank you, Chamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Okay. What does this mean? Physical exercise for some people is going to be very, very important. So that's just an extra message that you have. You went through a lot with whatever this, I feel like negotiation or something, like some big situation, like took a lot of your energy. You got to get back into your heart space because you gave so much to other people. You got to get some of this back for yourself now, like recharge, plug in your battery a little bit. So they're saying it's very important for you to focus on your physical body this week. Open up your heart, allow. And then the other energy that comes through is connecting with music. So very, very interesting because Cancer just had this as well. Connecting with music. Okay. Thank you, angels. Excuse me, for inspiring me through music. So whatever that type of music is for you, go there. Have fun with it. Okay. If you are a Leo rising, yeah, work for sure. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. So the 6th house that we have is future situations. It's the day-to-day details that lead up to your prosperity. So what are they saying here? Routine, things that are routine, work, coming into play. And if it's been a little bit wonky, then here we go. Like I said, Libra's coming into balance. Take a look at also if you happen to have Libra or Venus in your chart and see what that means for you, Leo. You also have 2 different energies that are coming through. The first thing is that there is spiritual support that is around you. They're saying to call in the angels, and how they're saying this is, dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. And then you very specifically have Archangel Raguel that came in this week. Wow, he's one of the angels that popped up when I did my 10-10 portal grid and pulled cards. Chamuel. Thank you, Raguel. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding me in harmonious light. So whatever's going on, and if it is a relationship, it doesn't have to be domestic partner relationship. It can be work relationship as well. Situationship. Doesn't matter. Surrounding that whole situation, the different people that are involved in this with, love and light, as much as you can. Peace and harmony comes through, but please call on Raguel. He is very, very powerful, and he will offer you and the individuals involved in the situation what is necessary. It's important, though, that you call on your spiritual pantheon, okay? And whoever that is for you, they will definitely step in and support you this week. If you are a Leo moon, then this has been about, you're not the only one that's received this card, Mercury retrograde being an opportunity for reinvention, right? Because it's been slowing some things down. So you had some tough decisions that needed to be made, maybe around business, maybe about, I have no idea. I mean, I just feel that there's a shifting of energy when it comes to someone's workplace. That's just what I feel. Intuitively, that's what I'm getting. And you had to make some really hard decisions, and I don't see cuts, but I see reorganizing something in a way. Anyways, Mercury retrograde definitely here. That has a lot to do with it. Take a look at Mercury in your particular chart, okay, and see what other thing has played out. But what you also have is the Yod card, destiny, right? So this had a lot to do with, and you successfully fulfilled your portion of this section of destiny. I feel you're on that wheel of fortune energy with this destiny that's coming forward. It's pointing you into the direction. And yeah, you went through some hardships, but you're getting ready to see the clarity in this. Now, the angelic support is coming through, and they're saying to you, take a step back. Thank you, angels, for helping me to take a step back from what's not serving me at this point. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, okay? So take a step back. Right? It's one of those. I call in the angels to help you just see it from a higher vantage point. And then you'll feel better as you come back down into center for yourself. Okay, so that's what I have, Leo, this week. Hopefully that was very, very supportive. I find these a little bit weird, but at the same time a little bit different. So shakes it up for me. I just follow spiritual guidance and directions. You know how it works. So firm foundation, take your meditation time. Choose your words wisely this particular week. Use your throat chakra. There is a lot of victory and success. Libra is here balancing into this energy of new growth, fertility, expansion, and then the universe here, Saturn is here to talk to you about making sure that it's going to grant the different wishes and wants. Stay anchored as your status point changes this particular week, okay? All right, Leo, thank you so much. We're now going to move on to our gorgeous Virgo friends in the universe, okay? Talk to you next week. Hi, Virgo. So we're going to pull your cards, and just as a reminder, if you didn't watch the intro, then I'm just going through it again because I think it's important. The energy for everyone collectively, the Monday energy is the Four of Pentacles, firm foundation, having money in the bank, being solid, attitude of gratitude. Tuesday's the energy of Virgo. We got solitude that's sitting here, so I feel you could potentially be in your power a little bit more on this day. We have a lot of squares this day with Capricorn. There's a lot of squares. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 different squares going on this particular day. Mars, Libra, Taurus in Uranus energy. Actually, that's a good energy. That's a trine right there on that particular day. But there's a square with the sun in Libra, and that's kind of a big deal because it kind of like is shaking a lot of stuff up. So therefore, just go in. Use your words wisely with your throat chakra. Know that there's different options available, and there's more than one way to get your message across is really what I'm being pushed to tell you. When you do so, you'll find that there's victory and success that's on its way. Then Libra slides back in Thursday, offering you balance back into any situation that needs to be calmed down. You have Libra Venus energy again with the Empress, that fertility that shows up on Saturday. And then bam, we have the energy of Saturn, the universe, coupled with the Nine of Cups on Sunday. Grounding, anchoring this week is important, and status changes are showing up this week with Jupiter and Taurus energy. Okay, all right, let's see what we've got from a Virgos. Ooh, all out in the field. Here we go. Thank you, universe. So this for you is really about trying to, you need to get to an aha moment is what we've got here. Here's what we've got. We've got the star in the reverse position with the moon card. So there's something that you want, you're not necessarily seeing it. Or you might be, your faith might be shaken just a little bit. Now, even though the star is in the reverse position, I am going to say that for some of you, the other thing is that you may actually have received this aha moment. I have to respect the moon in the reverse position, revealing different information that was needed for you. So the revelations coming through, having a lot to do with Nine of Coins, your independence, traveling into this Ten of Coins moment. Some of you are starting to really uncover this codependent relationship, or this codependent need to be involved with something that does no longer serve you. So I do feel that there's a little bit of work that needs to get done for you. Unfortunately, it's like that last spark of the ahas just grazing you just a little bit. But the beautiful thing about this week for you, Virgo, is that you do have the World with the Fool. So you have Saturn again coming in with that Uranus energy, sparking you. So Saturday is going to be a sexy, juicy day for you. That's just what's up. So that's the day that we actually have Uranus in play with Taurus on this day, this expansive energy that of what it is that we have, fertility, showing up for you on this particular day, allowing you the opportunity to plant some seeds and have them growing, right? So this is good. Who else got this card? Was it Cancer that got this card, or Leo towards the end there? So if you will, imagine little teeny tiny baby magician supporting the Fool, planting seeds for fertility, planting seeds. And we got the fertility card that's showing up here as he starts to take his new turnaround. So yeah, I just feel that there might be something else that's going to come into your awareness this week is what I'm getting. I really feel this one's weird, Virgo. This one's really, really weird for me, because I can see that your faith was shaken a little bit. But I also see that whatever the moon had to reveal is just really starting to share that information with you. Okay, so that awareness is starting, and it is already in your current awareness. There's more detail that's going to come with it, but the world is supporting you. So the universe on Sunday looks like when we come out of the last retrograde, is really going to be able to support what these new wishes are. So Jupiter is going to be important. I would take a look to see where you have Jupiter in your chart, where Jupiter kind of sits, what that means for you. Because again, status is getting ready to change here. We've got the Jupiter in Taurus energy. Regardless, the universe wants to make sure that you are grounded and anchored this particular week. And that's going to be important for you to receive any last bits of information that you need to make any other different decisions that are necessary for you. Okay? All right, we're going to go ahead and pull our cards for the sun, rising, and moon positions of Virgo and see what else can come out of this for you. Okay. If you are a Virgo sun, Virgo sun, what messages do we have for Virgo sun? How is this impactful and supportive for this week? What do they need to know? Okay. If you are a Virgo rising, what do we have for you? Virgo rising. Woohoo! And Virgo moon, please. Virgo moon. Thank you. Which card do you want to support this particular week, universe? You want the Masters this week. Got the Masters. Let me just give this a quick shuffle. All right. Okay, so I'd like the card that's going to support our Virgo sun, please. Thank you, super fast. Virgo rising. Thank you, super fast. And Virgo moon. Woo, we got 2. Perfect. Okay. So if you are a Virgo sun, where'd the other one go? Virgo sun. You got the new hotness. You got the North Node. Take a look at your North Node. Find out where your North Node is. Life's purpose is calling you here. You also have Jupiter return talking about its benefits. Jupiter return. So this is Sunday's energy. Okay. And then here's what you have. You have Goddess Bridget that shows up talking about inner strength. Move back to your own wholeness and recognize that you have the power within yourself. Okay, I like this. This is gorgeous, right? Cool, 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 cool. If you are a Virgo rising, then these are your additional messages. Virgo rising, Saturn. Saturn return, wisdom, age. Time for this situation to show up here within the alignment of Saturn's return here. That's one card. The other card that comes through is 5th house, creativity. Now 5th house also has a lot to do with adult entertainment time. I'll just put it that way. Okay. So creativity is in play for you. 5th house, creativity, joy, luck. It also has a lot to do with children as well, so you have to put that into play, but there's something specific for you that you should take a look at in your 5th house. Of course, if you need help with that, call me. I'll help. Part of this, oh wow, this one's really cool. You have the energy of the Miriam here. Sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all, and remember that love itself really does have no boundaries, okay? The Miriam. Dual energy here. Extra pop of some oomph for you. Sacred vision. Okay. Some of you, well, okay, I'm going to just let you guys leave that up into interpretation. I'm going to let that go because I could sit here and dig into that all day. I see what's going on for some of you. I'm letting that go. If you are a Virgo moon, these are your additional messages. Firstly, communicating, air element. Some of you have air in your charts. Take a look at where your air sign is. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Don't tell me that you don't have air in your chart, but utilize this particular week if for some reason you're having challenging times finding it because of as much air energy that is in this particular week. Communicating is going to be strong for you this particular week. And if we didn't say it enough, Mercury is here talking about open communication. Open communication. Getting a weight off of your chest, speaking up with love and be heard, because you're never going to get what you need or want if you don't vocalize it. So use that throat chakra this week and use your words wisely. You don't have to spill everything. This isn't about gathering and just like, but this is the week to be bold, because that's what they said. They said be bold this week. Then you have Isis. You have Goddess Isis here talking about magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality, so you need to make sure that you're staying focused. There's Isis for you coming in for any Virgo moon, okay? So again, those are your messages. Stay grounded this week, okay? Pull the information in from the divine. The easiest way to make sure that you're getting clear messages is by making sure that you're grounded. You gotta do it. And your status is going to change this week. So hopefully you found these messages supportive. I know, because I've told you guys before, even though I'm a Libra sun, Virgo is super important to me. I'll be paying attention to the Virgo portion that is mine this particular week. Otherwise, that is what I have for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and move on to our Libra friends, and I'll talk to you next week. Thank you for stopping by. Many blessings. Okay. Wow. powerful messages. Okay. Libra, 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 Libra. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy birthday to all of the Libras that are experiencing their birthday this week. Okay? Including me. Let's see. Libra. Okay. So, as I did with the other ones, if you didn't take a look at the intro, but you should, but if you didn't, Monday's energy collective for everyone, okay, is about firm foundations. It's about experiencing your appreciation, your attitude of gratitude, the 11-11 energy of moving forward with your achievements and recognizing what you've done and how far you've already come. 4 of Pentacles energy on Monday. Then on Tuesday, we have the energy of Virgo going into hermit mode a little bit, solitude, gathering your thoughts, gathering your energy. On Wednesday, we have the energy of the throat chakra coupled in with the 7 of Cups. And then this deck, it's titled Choose Wisely. On Thursday, we have the energy of victory and success with the 6 of Rods or Wands, however you learned the terminology. Then we have the energy of Libra, balance energy here on Thursday, and that's Friday. And then Saturday, Venus showing up again, talking about fertility. Then on Sunday, we have the energy of Saturn. We have the energy of the universe with the 9 of Cups. Fulfillment of wishes coming through, okay, being completely satisfied with where it is that you're where you are at. So this isn't necessarily the week. God, this is poking me. What's going on? This isn't necessarily the week of seeing everything come into fruition. Oh, the little frou-frou came off. That's why. Sorry. But the forward momentum of seeing all those things showing up, this is the week that you're going to start seeing that forward momentum, Libra. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your in between tarot cards for this section of the mid-month. Here we go, Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising. And then we will use the additional cards, and we're going to continue to pull a card for the Sun, the Rising, and the Moon. Woohoo! Thank you. And then we'll figure out which additional deck they want to use this week. Is there more for Libra? Okay. Ha ha ha. Got some powerful stuff showing up here. Okay. We have the energy of the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse position. Ha ha ha. Divine masculine and divine feminine weren't really getting along at some point, Libra. So this was not the transfer of transfer of knowledge, transfer of power, agreement of what needed to take place in the past at all. Completely missing each other, just like, nope. So of course the Emperor energy, I normally wouldn't, but I'm gonna. Aries energy coming through. And then of course the Empress could be Taurus or Libra. So I got to put that out there for that. The energy that you're transitioning into right now is this energy of this 3 of Cups. What you have to watch out for is this 4 of Cups energy that's there, being complacent. That's why at the beginning the angel said this is the week to be bold. Don't be complacent. There's a certain comfort level with receiving certain accolades and things of that nature. I realized I didn't show the card, sorry. Emperor and Empress, but in the reverse position. But there is a certain gratification that comes with the 3 of Cups energy. Feeling that sense of partnership, collaboration, festivities of whatever way, shape, form that happens to come in. But you can't be in that mode all the time. There's different times and different modes for different reasons and seasons. So what you have to be able to make yourself aware of is that there are going to be different choices that are going to be made available to you. And this is the week to be bold, because they really want you to step up and out into this next level, aka throat chakra. Choose wisely. 7 of Cups, multiple options available to you. Okay, multiple. All right, and what they're saying is honor the element of water this week. Now, so I'm getting drinking water. I'm seeing in my third, they're drinking a lot of water is necessary this week. What we have here is the Magician and the High Priestess. So this is ceremony. That's what this card is. This is a no bullshit card. I mean, none of them are, but this is a no bullshit card. This is ceremony honoring the throat chakra, communication, and water. So the Magician is pulling out the Ace of Cups here, and we're talking about the element of water being really, really important for what it is that the High Priestess is bringing towards the table, this level of awareness. So there's something in that for you specifically this week. I would honor that. I'm sitting here looking, you got the Seven of Cups, you got the Nine of Cups here at the end of the day. Whatever's getting ready to go on for you, this is the energy of expansion for sure, for sure, for sure. And what you have to be able to do is be ready to move forward a little bit. You have to move forward. So in order for you to be bold, Libra, who always wants to be like this, taking care of everyone else sometimes, balancing, this is the time for you to go boldly somewhere, and the universe is saying it's going to come back into balance. So if you want something, dip into that direction, okay? Go boldly with your throat chakra. Honor that with water this week, and perhaps maybe because High Priest is coming in, maybe you need to do water ceremony or something else to help, like really, you know, put out some extra juju, some extra wishes. We talked about the 1010 portal. You got it for another couple of days. Use this information, make it happen, okay? In order to support you. But this is all in an effort to help you being grounded and anchored into the earth field. But there is a status change that's coming up for a lot of people this week. So let's go ahead now, Libra, and let's go ahead and pull the different messages that we have for you. So what we're going to use is yeah, I'm going to move these over here so that I can refer back to them. I think I like doing it that way. Yeah, where you didn't have agreement before between the Emperor and the Empress, it is coming back out. I have a feeling that Mercury had a lot to do with that. The communication of where Mercury being in retrograde had a lot to do with that. And no, it's coming back out on Sunday, but still starting on Sunday, but we'll still be feeling the pushes of the retrograde until the end of the month. So just don't get complacent. Be bold. Do something different. Do something that is for you. And let's see what happens, okay? All right, so we would like to have a Libra Sun. One card for Libra Sun. Whoops, not the whole deck. Sorry. One card for Libra Sun. Thank you. One card for Libra Rising. Thank you. We got two. And one card for Libra Moon. One card for Libra Moon. Ha, friggin', these are the same cards. All right, we'll take them. Help me understand. Oh, this top one was. Wow. Yep. Okay. We got it. And then which cards do you want to use for the support? You want the numerology cards. Got it. Okay. So, numerology cards. Now I understand why you wanted. Okay, got it. Libra Sun, please. Libra Sun. Woo! Guys, I can't possibly. Which one is it? You want it to be this one? Got it. Okay. Well, Libra Rock, thank you. And Libra Moon. Whoo! You want it to be this one. Got it. Got it. Okie dokie spokies. Got it. Okay, so Libra Sun. What we have here this week is the energy of Uranus. Take a look at where Uranus is in your chart. I did tell you guys already that it is in play Tuesday and Saturday for a lot of people. It's the energy of the Fool. That's what Uranus energy is. It's the energy of wanting to create something new. Now in this one here, it's called Genius. But it's because there's bold action coming through that's going to create this net new thing for you, right? So take a look at where you have that energy in your chart. And then notice that we have the effort card that came out. I think it was either Taurus or Gemini that had this card. But regardless, effort. Effort is important for you this particular week to allow this situation to take place. If you are a Libra rising, then you have a card. Yeah, both of these cards have popped out also this week. The first house, the physical body, the ego self. But in this deck, it's having a lot to do with the physical body itself. I said very specifically water, drinking water was coming out of this. I feel that this is yours. We have the energy of Neptune, also moon, water energy coming through. Neptune coming through. In this one, it's titled Sacrifice a little bit. It's the energy of... it's kind of the energy of Pluto in the hangman kind of, Neptune is the hangman energy. Change of perspective, when it comes to a couple of different things. Yeah, your body is going to be very important. And then, yeah, your intuition is going to kick into gear. So I would say that for you specifically, this energy here of honoring and doing sacred ceremony with water is going to be very, very important for you, okay? All right. If you are a Libra moon, now this top card here was in a different shuffled position when it wanted to drop, so that's why I'm comfortable, and then they confirmed. If you are a Libra moon, okay, and what we have right now is a love partnership that is coming. I wanted to start with this card, okay? We've got love partnership that is being discussed in the cosmos. We also have the fifth house, which is creativity, love. Love partnership in this one is all about, a little bit of happy adult time. I'll just put it that way. Creativity could create an opportunity for children. So especially with the fertility card being here, I just want to make sure that you realize that. You also, if you are a Libra moon, need to take a look at your North Node. If you don't happen to have Libra moon if Libra is not in your North Node, go find your North Node. There's some additional things that are coming through that will be meaningful for you with regards to your life purpose. And then at the end of the day, we have this Aries, I am energy. So the Emperor energy kind of comes through a little bit. So where you may have had some challenges at the beginning of this divine masculine feminine relationship, it looks as though there's an opportunity for it to kind of like work itself out a little bit this week. At least that's how I'm gonna read it. Okay, so hopefully you were able to get a lot of good information from this particular week. If you did, you know what to do. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to our gorgeous Scorpio friends, and I will talk to you guys next week. Okay, many blessings. Bye for now. Okay, so Scorpio. Wherefore out my fair Scorpios. Isn't that how it goes? Do I have that right? Mostly, kind of, sort of. Okay, Scorpio energy. Starting off the week, Scorpios, Four of Pentacles. Again, firm foundation. Moving into the energy of Hermit mode on Tuesday and some solitude. Wednesday, choosing wisely with the Seven of Cups in this throat chakra energy. Thursday, we have the energy of victory and success, so that's good. On Friday, we have the energy of Libra popping in with balance. On Saturday, we have the energy of Venus coming in. Libra and Taurus energy, fertility. And then we got a twofer on Sunday with the universe delivering fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so let's see what we have, Scorpio. The other unifying card that we had here for all signs was the grounding and anchoring card. Staying grounded is super important this week, especially with all these energies moving through and this forward momentum showing up in our environments. And then the other unifying card that we have here is the status change for people with Jupiter in Taurus. Okay, so here we go. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. First card down. Thank you. Second and third. Got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. This is cool. This is very interesting. Okay. So what we have here this week that has been going on is a release of ego. That's cool. So Scorpio, you have gotten to the point where in the past you've gotten through this release of ego. Okay. So this is the energy of the Hangman, Neptunian energy, which is coming back up towards the end of the week. And the Death card, there you are, getting to the release of ego. There also is a need for some of you to actually pay a little bit more attention to this as I'm being corrected on a couple of different things. There's a need for you to push forward and continue the work that you're doing on releasing the ego, coming more into spirit self, spirit mind, more into your natural authentic self. Okay. The other thing that's going on here, Scorpio, is the 10 of Cups in the reverse position, going into the energy of the Ace of Cups. So there is, and the reason is because there isn't the expansion that you're expecting or maybe wanting at this particular moment without this process taking place, or this process is what's shaking out of it this particular week. There was in the past a lot of mental energy surrounding standing and defending something to like the nth degree. And with the 10 of Cups in the reverse position, it has a lot to do with lack of communication. And so perhaps if you're so busy defending something else, right, you're not allowing communication to flow. So I think Mercury did its job on you a little bit here when it comes to that. But what I see going on here at the end of the day is that we've got the Hierophant and we've got the Lovers. Now in this card, the Pope or the Hierophant is having a conversation with the Lovers, Gemini energy. And really what this is a transfer of knowledge at this particular moment. Now, if we take it down to the traditional area, then we can say, yes, the Hierophant is here and he's, you know, he's putting forth this marriage, this energy of two like beings coming together. So, but what you have to be able to understand is that this is an exchange of energy. This is a teaching moment. This is a collaboration when it comes to teaching and learning coming through. So there's more coming this particular week, Scorpio, than I think you have an awareness of. But I do want to call the signs out. So it could be that you're dealing with a Taurus, or you could also be dealing with a Gemini. If that's meaningful to you, maybe take a look at those particular signs and videos. Take a look at those links and see where that lines up for you. What I do see here, though, is that where you had some challenges in the past, there is going to be this energy of you being able to kind of seeing the seas part a little bit so that you can get to these next positions here. It's going to end up well. It depends upon how best you utilize these energies and the suggestions of the universe from previous into this current. Where I'm really getting here is this lack of communication is really going to be set up, and you are going to be in a position where it's all going to hang out. If you've been holding back at any point, Scorpio, this is the week where it all comes out. And that is where this emphasis, after Virgo going in and figuring out what needs to be said, there's many different ways that we can say what we need to say, many different options for things, using that throat chakra wisely. And when you sit down and marinate on what it is that needs to come out of your mouth, bring your pantheon of people in, you will be successful, and then things will kind of balance themselves out. Okay, so we're going to do our stacks again for our Sun, rising, and moon. Let's see what we've got here for our Scorpio. Scorpio Sun, please. Stop. You want this one. Okay. Scorpio rising. Whoa, Jack. Yeah. You want all three of them. Gotcha. And then Scorpio moon, please. Thank you. Well, I'm not surprised. Okay. So, if you are a Scorpio... Oh, hold on. I'm missing the other card. Which cards do you guys want me to bring out for the support? Okay. Got it. Sorry. Give me just a second. Shuffle. We're using the angel prayers, Scorpio, to support this week, okay? Scorpio Sun. Thank you. Scorpio rising. Scorpio rising. There's going to be more than one. Oh, we got one. Oh my gosh. Scorpio moon. Got it. Dang, that was fast. Okay, thank you. So, if you are a Scorpio Sun, then the message is utilize the energy of Libra. I balance, okay? I'm balancing some things out. If you have Libra in your chart, you really need to pay attention to the Libra sign, because one of the things that's coming through is love and accept yourself. So Venus coming in here, this fertility card towards the end of the week. God, I swear though that this was Taurus. It was either Taurus or Gemini. I think that came up as well. Anyway, thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance is the word here. Self-acceptance, self-acceptance, self-acceptance. So balancing and accepting yourself for who you are, where you're at, the things that are kind of going on in your environment, and giving yourself a little bit of a break, but allowing things to come back into balance for you this particular week is kind of what the universe has for you. If you are a Libra rising, if you are a Scorpio rising, you got a couple of different things that are coming through, and they felt like they needed to say it 15 times. So firstly, wow, this is why the things are going on. This hangman in the reverse, this death, like this, where you at with the transition of the ego death, has a lot to do with Chiron and healing. So we talked a lot about Chiron in Aries, owning your shit. It's popping up for you. Take a look at where that is in your chart. So it really is the energy of healing, the energy of knowing. And then once you know a thing, you can change a thing. That's really kind of what we're getting. So there's a lot of Chiron that needs to be reviewed in your chart. You also have in this card they're talking about moon energy, your soul coming in, okay? So the energy of your soul, clearing, healing the energy of your soul, and then communicating that out using the air energies. I really feel that some of you either have Libra or Gemini. It's possible that you have Aquarius. There's air energy up in this for you, not just Mercury with the communication piece that would have been a stoppage, but there is some of you that have Libra or Gemini or Aquarius at air energy that's in your chart. Now, we did talk about the fact that Aquarius is all up in this reading this week. On Thursday is owned by Aquarius, so figure out what that means for yourself. But we still do have the energies of Jupiter in Aquarius. We also have Saturn in Aquarius energy that pops in on Thursday or Wednesday. Yeah, and then really super heavy. That's one of the reasons why Friday is such a good day. Go back and take a look at the reading if you didn't. But looky who shows up. I've never seen Gabriel portrayed this way, but I love this. Speak your truth, Archangel Gabriel, throat chakra. Speak your truth. Gonna have a lot of options to do so. Wednesday's energy. So when the moon enters into the sign of Aquarius on Wednesday, that will be like not even late night. It's going to be like 4 or 5 o'clock. Save it up, you know, do what you got to do, but speak your truth. So thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity as well. That's the specificity of this card, speaking with integrity. So important. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that one. And if you are a Scorpio moon, these are your additional messages. Well, hey, Mercury has been affecting kind of what's been going on in your mind, but it's also been supporting you as well. So Mercury, if you are, Scorpio moon, then Mercury has actually been supporting you with the different shifting of the energies coming through. Why? Because it was clearing your ability to absorb information. And then the energy says, trust your vibes. Trust the vibes that you've got coming up here. So thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and also your guidance as well. Okay, so yeah, a lot of air energy in here regardless, just because of the specific times. But yeah, every single Scorpio sun, moon, and rising has a lot of mixture going on with that air element this beginning week. Again, there's going to be status change. Make sure that you are staying grounded and anchored. Attitude of gratitude. Go in, receive your messages, and watch how this expands for you by the end of this week. Starting, not expecting the dump load of anything, but the beginning momentum for those things is going to start taking place this week. Watch, okay? All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you this particular week. Thanks for hanging out and watching, and we will see you next week. Many blessings. Bye for now. Okay. So now we are moving on to our Sagittarius friends. Sagittarius. Wow. Sagittarius. Okay, so if you didn't look at the intro, hopefully you did, but if you didn't, the beginning, we have 7 cards for the general energies for everyone this particular week. We have 2 anchoring cards to weave them together, which is literally the grounding and anchoring card. We also have the status card showing up with this Jupiter and Taurus energy, right? So tangible, touchable things showing up here. We start the week with the 4 of Pentacles, 4 a firm foundation. Tuesday's energy is the energy of Virgo, the Hermit, popping up in here. Wednesday's energy is the throat chakra. Choose wisely. With the many options that we have, I feel that there's going to be words said. It's showed up in a couple of different places. Be mindful of the language and the words that you're using. And I don't mean language like curse words and stuff like that, but I'm just saying be mindful of the language that you're trying to articulate, what it is that you're trying to get off of your chest. We have victory and success that shows up on Thursday. Libra comes in with balance on Friday. Venus, Libra, Taurus energy comes in on Saturday. And then Saturn is here on Sunday, when we actually have Jupiter finally going direct, which is giving us this 9 of Cups, fulfillment and wishes. Okay, so that wraps it up for you real quick. Let's move into your cards, specifically Sagittarius, okay? And then we will do a pile for the sun, moon, and rising. Ooh, 2. Is there more? Yes. Wow, this is really cool. There it is. Sweet niblets. My friend, Sagittarius. There's new, for sure. There's new long-term, stable pentacles on their way towards you this week. Here's what we've got going on, and here's what you need to consider for this upcoming week in your area. 8 of Swords in the reverse position. Great position for it to be in. That means you have gotten out of your own way, in a sense. This disallowing this stinking thinking, kind of letting that whole thing go, realizing that it's not just you, that there's other people that are involved, and those other people I'm talking about are your pantheon of people above in spirit trying to help you. So there's no more stinking thinking. You have let go of that particular situation. Now we have the energy of the 3 of coins into the four of coins. Now we're co-creating with spirit. Now you are doing the different steps in the work together. It's not a race. It's still not a race. It's still not a race. You have to appreciate how far you've come, the smaller victories that have happened, what it is that you've got going on, this attitude of gratitude, that true appreciation for the patience that you have in this new beginning that is getting ready to show up for you, okay? And then we top this off with the Page of Swords coming in and offering you new clarity. But in this particular deck, I love this. The depiction is that before he goes off and he does anything else with delivering messages to anyone else and growing up, quick transition, he is definitely getting his information from spirit. So daily, what do you want to call it? What do you call it in English? Meditation. Getting the daily guidance, going in daily, and that is the key word I'm saying here, daily, getting his communication daily before he goes and he starts doing anything else with it. So congratulations, Sagittarius, for hitting that next level and up leveling, right? Very, very important. So again, firm foundations. There's something that's solid that's here. If there's any other considerations for something, this is where you get to be in Virgo mode on Tuesday and be that hermit. There's something else that needs to be said. You want to put an extra prayer out into the universe and use the energy of this 1010 portal for these next couple of days. As you see this would be the time to do it, and then communicate that out. Choose wisely. Throat chakra coming in. There's going to be multiple options, and so it's not a race. Okay, this is a bounty of things that are showing up for you. It's not a race. Pick one cup and drink that all the way down and honor that one as best you can. Start with one and then go to two. It's still there for you. They're never going to go anywhere, but you've got to focus your energy on one thing at a time. Okay, so co-create with spirit on what that is. You're going to find a lot of victory and success that shows up for you here. It's going to be back in balance, and then there's new opportunity to create and co-create something brand new, new life, new energy, new coming into fruition here. And then the universe is going to reward you here at the end of the week with the fulfillment of wishes. Maybe not showing up 100% of the natural, but you're going to start seeing the momentum of what that means this particular week. Okay, so stay grounded and anchor that energy of your appreciation, attitude of gratitude, this meditating that you're doing every day, whatever it is that you're doing, Sagittarius, it is working, so keep doing it. So Monday is going to be a very, very great day for you as well. I have to go back in my notes. I'll just go back to the beginning of the reading and look at the intro, because I talked about the breakdown of the days for people. There's some really super sexy days that are showing up here, but I do feel Saturday is going to be the other juicy day of the week for you. So Monday and Saturday. So I'd be all up in your gratitude journal, assuming that you have one. If you watch this channel, I'm sure that you do. Be all up in your gratitude journal. All right, so now we're going to pull the Sun, Moon, and Rising support cards for Sagittarius this week. Okay, here we go. Woo! Okay, they said these are all the cards. Sun, Moon, or excuse me, Sun, Rising, and Moon. Thank you. That was super fast. You're welcome. Without it, we'd help you. I shall take it. Page of Coins, energy. Page of Coins. Something is coming to you this week, Sagittarius, that is going to be a long-term. It's going to be just sexy and juicy and awesome. Okay, so we're using the Keepers of the Light card as your support, Sagittarius. Okay, so here we go. Sagittarius Sun, please. Wow. Sagittarius Rising, please. Sagittarius Rising. Thank you. And Sagittarius Moon. Woo! Thank you. sweet. Okay, so if you are a Sagittarius sun sign, these are your extra messages. Just like Scorpio, Chiron is in play here. If you have Scorpio in your chart, maybe you want to take a look at that. I would be surprised if Chiron wasn't calling out Scorpio energy or Scorpio season getting ready to come up here. But Chiron, this is about healing, owning your shit, and getting clear. So for a lot of you, that physically means healing and dimensional healing and other things that have been going on and work that you are doing. And therefore, Lord Ganesha steps up here and he talks about your infinite abundance. You can only receive from a cup that has been emptied out. So meaning for me in this scenario is you get all this cup full of just crap and you are releasing, pouring out all that which does not serve so that the universe can fill it back up with those things that are for you. Bam, I said it. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are definitely increasing this particular week. Sagittarius, sun, okay? If you are, yeah, definitely that Page of Swords energy. If you are a Sagittarius rising, then these are your extra messages. Firstly, this is not the first time the 12th house comes in. This is the energy it's called escape in this deck. But the 12th house usually has a lot of energy surrounding outside influences. They're not always the best influences either, but the outside influences coming in. And what I feel is going on with this one is that had a lot to do with your awareness and what it is that you have started to do in the past by releasing whatever it was that was holding you behind. I feel had a lot to do with other individuals' energy, and you finally said, I'm done with this. I don't want to be involved in that whole energy, right? There's some sort of awareness that comes through. So that's the energy that pops up here for you if you're rising. But you have Master Hilarion that steps in. Wow, this is pretty cool. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to charge and heal, because your light can support others. So dual meaning on this one with this escape card that shows up here. So how do I explain that? They're just saying outside influences. They said outside. Okay, so yeah, so you guys need to go outside. Honor your sensitivity, retreat into nature to recharge and heal. Your light definitely can support other individuals, and therefore if you can get out and receive your healing, then you're filling up that cup and you are going to be able to heal others as well, okay? If you are a Sagittarius moon, then these are your messages. Firstly, what you have here is the 9th house. So the 9th house sometimes gets called, I have to sit down and think about Celtic cross version versus astral versus a couple different things. But basically, the 9th house has a lot to do with wishes, things of that nature. And in this card, they're calling it faith. So the 9th house has a lot to do with faith, okay? What we have here is Mary Magdalene stepping forward, talking to you about the teacher is awakening. You have something important to share, so follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you, okay? Faith. Having faith in yourself, having faith in the situation, and faith in your abilities as well. The universe sees it. Do you? Yeah, this is going to be a really, really good week. I'm really excited about that. So whatever that wish fulfillment is for you, it's definitely coming through. A lot of creative energy, a lot of support from the universe. Timing. This has a lot to do with timing. And just, the energy of the alignment of the timing and the period that we're in here. Balancing out, success, throat chakra, communicate, go within in order to receive whatever extra boost of information, confidence, whatever it is that you need. Just time away because it's too peoply out there. But definitely count your blessings, attitude of gratitude this particular week, Sagittarius. And I hope that this was meaningful and informative for you. We will talk to you next week. And we are getting ready to move on to our Capricorn friends. I'm really interested in their reading this week. All right, you guys. Many blessings. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Okay. Capricorn, how are you? So, yeah. Tuesday and Wednesday are all Capricorn days. You do have a couple of placements towards the latter part of the weekend, but they are better placements than they have been here on Tuesday and Wednesday. So for other people. So duty and persistence comes into play. And there is a lot of squaring energy that happens on Tuesday for a lot of people. And so let's go ahead and dig into who it is that you're playing nicely with. From an astrological perspective, we definitely have Chiron and Aries that's coming up in a square. People, duty and persistence and figuring out where they're at with really owning their shit. We do also have a square with Mercury in Venus, or excuse me, Mercury in Libra, having conversations, trying to push things forward. We also have this push with this conjunction that also shows up in the house of Libra with Mars on that particular day. Is that Mars? I'm looking at my astro chart. Woman, get your glasses. Yeah, that's Mars energy. So aggressive energy that's coming through, needing to be balanced out a little bit. And then Sun in Libra again. So there's a lot of challenges for people on this particular day. But Capricorn, especially if you're a moon sign, let's figure out what else we've got going on. Now, there are some good things that are showing up on that day too. We definitely have this energy of Uranus in Taurus kind of hanging out. So the newness of what new type of tangible, touchable earthen energy that we can get our hands on does show up. And then we also have Mercury hanging out with Libra and really trying to support that energy that we just talked about with Taurus as well. So there's going to be some interesting balances going on there. We also do have a sextile that happens with Pisces, Neptune and Pisces energy. So that'll help a little bit. A little bit of water on some of that energy is going to help out. A little bit of air, mixing it up a little bit is going to help as well. So here we go, Capricorn. Is there anything else? Yeah, got it. Thought so. Okay. So what we have here, my friends, is having to take a break based on some information that came available to you that was really kind of challenging, especially when it came to, or will come to, financial choices and financial changes and long-term gain. Being stable, your stability was affected, but this is the week to appreciate the smaller steps that you've taken and how far you've come already. Okay, attitude of gratitude. So the firm foundation, the Four of Pentacles, is all about that. You have the basics for what it is that you need. There is a foundation that is there. Go within on Tuesday and talk to the universe with this 10-10 energy. Put out an extra blessing or prayer for yourself. Use the energy that comes in on Wednesday to choose wisely. Throat chakra energy showing up here. Choose wisely. Seven of Cups. Lots of different options are going to be made available to you. Choose the best and highest vibrational energy for what it is that you're going to have come out. That will eventually lead to some success. Thursday, successful. Friday, we had the energy of Libra coming in and really putting a lot of energy with balance. And then we have the energy of Venus, Taurus, and Libra energy the next day on Saturday with fertility and growth and momentum. And then we have the universal energy comes in. The universe itself comes in, the world card, Saturn, with bringing in the fulfillment of wishes. So let's figure out what we've got going on here. So definitely we had some challenges in the past with trying to share detail with somebody, okay? You have this situation popping up with the Hierophant and this Lovers, the Gemini energy, Taurus, Gemini energy, with this dualistic nature of trying to transfer this energy to someone. Transfer of power, transfer of knowledge, transfer of commitment. And what I'm getting out of this is that with the Four of Swords in the reverse position, it was a long time coming, but you're working yourself out of this. Okay, what is my responsibility in this situation versus your responsibility in this situation? And can we avoid conflict going forward? The energy for some of you is yes, but you've got the energy of Judgment. You've got the energy of Pluto, which just went direct last Monday, in play here. Okay. But this week is going to be, and will have been, very confusing for others, but especially I think if you're in the moon position, this is going to really be supporting you, because you have the energy of Judgment. Like I said, that Pluto energy, you weren't quite ready to be ready to take on this next step or this next mantle. And then with the Star card mixed in with the Moon card, there's a little bit of hesitancy and trepidation. So that energy is really, really strong. With, like, you went through like a bunch of some stuff. You were caught off guard a little bit, but you tried to stay on top of the situation, but you had to humble yourself a little bit, maybe, and back down, is what I'm getting. And so therefore, because you had to back down, you're working your way back up into these other forward momentum positions. And clearly they are going to work. It just needed to be on universal time, not your time, is what I'm seeing here. So however that situation resonates for you, that's how we're going to keep it. Okay. They did say clarify the Star card. So let me go ahead and clarify the Star card. Star and the Moon, hesitancy, Neptune, Pisces and Neptune energy, kind of. Yeah, Justice in the reverse position in the past, something not quite balanced. Gemini energy, the Lovers. A lot of miscommunication. And the World card. Wow. Yeah. So that's what's going to change it. The placement. It was a lot of timing issues is what they want you to understand. Everything that was going on, Capricorn, in the past, it had a lot to do with timing. It not being timing. You want to start doing something new, but the timing wasn't quite right. Thank you. Now you've got Libra here Libra's here to balance this out. So 10 of Wands, whatever the strongest pain point was, is leaving. And now the communication that you wanted is stepping forward this particular week. So not bad. Thank you for having me clarify that. Because I was like, ooh, what are you scared of? It could have been I'm just going to call the signs out. It could have been a Libra you were dealing with. I do feel that it could very easily have been a Gemini that you were dealing with in this communication. It really doesn't make a difference, because whatever that situation was with whoever it is that you were dealing with, or the influence of Geminis kind of do a dualistic nature, and Libra's air energy wanting to be like attacking the sovereignty, the analytical piece of it, the balance portion of it. It wasn't there. That mixture was not working out if you look at it from the energy in the past. But again, that's clearing up, because there was unfinished business here with the World in the reverse position, as it's being read here. Now this is the week where you're starting to come out of it. Yep. Okay. We're just going to leave it at that. Thank you, universe, for the additional opportunity to clarify that out for for my friends here, for my Capricorn friends that needed to know this information. Okay, let's go into our stacks. We're going to do Capricorn Sun. Thank you. Capricorn Rising. Thank you. And Capricorn Moon. Thank you. Alrighty then, my friends. Okay, and which supportive deck do you want me to use for Capricorn? Got it. Numerology. You guys get the Numerology deck. Okay, Capricorn. Here we go. Capricorn Sun. Thank you. Capricorn rising. That was weird. Capricorn rising. Thank you. And Capricorn moon. Woo! Thank you. You got 2. So how do you want me to do this? Oh, you want this to be a brick? What? Okay. All right. So we have 1 card for both. Okay, I got it. That's the first time you guys have asked me to do that, but we follow the directions here. If you are a Capricorn sun, then what we have here is the first house. It has a lot to do with the physical body. It also has to do with your self-esteem, how you see yourself, right? So what they want you to be able to envision and understand is that there is a happy ending that is on its way. And if you can get your will wrapped around it, then you're going to be in a good thought process. It's like Aries energy, solar plexus energy, like getting your will like really put into that, your self-will, your motivation. This is kind of where you're at this particular week. Clarity is coming. You're working yourself out of it. The other situation, again, was just a timing situation. It didn't have a lot to do with you. So just kind of work on your physical self, your thought processes, how you're speaking to yourself is going to be an important thing for you to own this particular week. And then pay attention to your physical body. Get outside and ground. Grounding, anchoring is going to be important. Status is changing for people this week with that Jupiter and Taurus energy. So maybe this is the week that you get out and you get clarity a little bit more with daily walks or something like that. Whatever other exercise maybe you can bring into the situation, I think is going to be supportive. Because when this energy comes in to start the conversation, it's going to go very, very fast. And so they want to make sure that you are staying very, very grounded with the details that are coming in this particular week, and that you're going to have to use some way, shape, or form, do something to help your solar plexus with that creativity piece that's going to be showing up a little bit later on this week for sure. So a little exercise, do whatever it is that you got to do. Okay, moving forward. If you are a rising sign in the house Capricornus, then what you have is the 5th house, creativity. Now, the second card that comes up with this one is spiritual career. That doesn't pop out too often, but I'm not surprised in this time. Many people are starting to awaken to the gifts that they have, and there have been maybe some changes with you communicating with someone else about what this is and really trying to say, no, I'm trying to avoid arguments, but I know what I know is the situation. You weren't maybe in the past ready to be ready, but you're going to figure out what that is for yourself here. The fear, the doubt, the lack is leaving you. It just wasn't the timing perhaps in the past, and now is the time. So the 8 of Wands, they wanted me to go back to this, is also indicative of receiving a lot of spiritual downloads and upgrades, DNA upgrades as well, and then you having a capacity to share that knowledge with someone else. So if it's Reiki or acupuncture or it could be anything in the spiritual community. Spiritual meaning anything that helps you get other people aligned to who they are. Whatever that is, this is the week that Venus is going to be here to help support you with that. The Empress energy that is here. 5th house, creativity. So joy. It's joyful energy. It's the energy of Leo. It's the energy of that solar energy that kind of comes through. It's joyful energy. It really, really is. So enjoy whatever that happens to be for you. And if maybe you're dealing with someone that's in a spiritual career, maybe also support them a little bit with, a little bit of extra love and support. Okay. Now, this card comes back out, and the reason I say that is because they want this card to be read in the rising and also the moon position. The other thing that you have to do is have compassion for yourself. Now, this 9-9 energy that's here is a very spiritual number. It's the number of divine communication for a lot of people. So there's a lot of communication that is coming, but there's a lot of compassion that comes with this message, not only for yourself, but for someone else that might be going through a type of a situation. Have compassion for yourself and the time and experience that you have started to go through the petals of the blossoming of awakening step by step by step. Now, having said that, we move this compassion energy into the sign for our moon, and we have Uranus. Holy buckets, look at this synchronicity that shows up here. Wow, Uranus energy, the energy of the Fool. This card is called the Genius, but the energy of the Fool, new creative insights, bringing something brand new, youthful enthusiasm to projects and different types of things, having compassion for yourself and others. Again, card 99 with 9, so 999. Wow, that's a big energy. And then also communication coming out of this. So 33 energies. I would take a look at the energy of 33. I would take a look to see potentially where you have Venus in your chart. I'm just going to say that. Take a look at where you have Venus in your chart and figure out what Venus is trying to communicate to you this particular week. Just saying. Okay, that is what I have for you guys this week. Hopefully you appreciate kind of how this is going to show up for you. Communicate down below, hit me up, all those different types of things if you would like to get into a little bit more of unwinding the details for yourself. But that's what I have for you this week, guys. I'm going to go ahead and move on to have a conversation with our fun Aquarius friends that have big placements in the chart this week, okay? Many blessings. Bye for now. We'll talk to you next week, okay? All right, my Aquarius friends. Okay, Aquarius, here we go. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Just a lot of growth momentum, turning things around for you this particular week. Appreciating where you're at, attitude of gratitude, going within, calling into yourself what it is that you need with the Virgo energy, using your voice, choosing your words wisely with the Seven of Cups energy that comes in. Victory and success following you on Thursday. Balance, Libra energy coming back in for you and your energy on Friday. Saturday, Venus again with the fertility card, the Empress, showing up. That divine feminine energy of creation and bringing new life to a situation, new creativity. Then on the energy of Sunday, we have the World. We have Saturn that comes into placements, tag teaming with the Nine of Cups, the fulfillment of wishes. So, yay. The two adjoining bridge cards that we have are staying grounded and anchored this week, anchoring yourself, and understanding that Jupiter in Taurus is going to be changing the status for a lot of people. This is the week that a lot of wheels start to go into that forward momentum. Of course, you guys know Sunday is when Jupiter starts to go direct. But Aquarius, you have a couple of days on the board here. Thursday is Aquarius Day. Okay, Thursday is Aquarius energy. Moon in Aquarius conjuncting Saturn. Saturn in Aquarius. We also have a juicy, delicious sextile with Venus and Sagittarius energy that comes in. So juicy momentum forward for pushing adventure into something that's going to be lovely and balanced for you. We also have Chiron and Aries matching up with the moon in Aquarius. So there's a lot of exposure towards healing anything that you needed to heal, owning your part in a particular part of a situation and allowing that to be cleared. Again, the big energy shows up with this trine that happens with Uranus in Libra. Mercury in Libra on this particular day. So a lot of communicating with things that need to be brought into balance and fairness in the situation. And then there is a square that happens with Uranus and Taurus, but I don't think that's going to be long term because clearly it's going to be showing up here. But there's a little bit of a square when it comes to the ideas of creativity, youthful enthusiasm, a little bit with touchable, tangible needs. Okay, Aquarius, is there anything else? 2 more cards. Okay. There they are. Okay. here we go. So, yeah, old energies from the past. Making better choices. You actually got a series of, oh, I understand, a series of 2. So here we go, Aquarius. I'm not surprised you got extra cards. 7 of Wands in the reverse position with the 4 of Wands in the upright, meaning that there was a need in some way, shape, form, or another to kind of accept that outside energy was coming in, owning that. Coming down a little bit, I don't want to say coming down out of the rafters, but coming down out of the, how do I want to say this? Coming down out of the energy of conflict and seeing a lot of different things with you and your awareness with conflict with this 4 of Wands going into the 5 of Wands. It's a lot of fire energy that's right there. Yep. Potentially taking place in the home or business with the 4 of Wands energy. But what you have to be able to realize is this is the week of appreciating with that 4 of Wands and the upright 11-11 energy, even though it's the 10-10 portal. Owning the appreciation for how far you've come and whatever your situation is, and having balance and patience for the newness that you want to see in your world. But yeah, this is a lot of heavy energy, as it has been, as I've read this for the past month, but that's okay. This is the week where things really start to shift. And I'm loving seeing that. So 7 of Wands in the reverse position, coming down out of that energy of everything is a conflict and everything is a circus right now, okay? Coming out of that energy. So what we have next is the pairing of the 5 of Cups in the reverse position, and we have the Wheel in the Justice position, also in the reverse position. So I'm going to tell you why I am like dying on the vine, like jumping up and down for this energy. Okay, so firstly, the 5 of Cups was just this energy of just being numb to the point where you couldn't really kind of get a whole lot done. But that the Wheel in this card with Justice in the reverse position is saying there was an awareness. You took ownership of this awareness, and you stepped lightly onto a situation that was the appropriate thing for you, not being shocked and surprised. So you took heed, you took advanced warning of something, which is bringing you out of this stuck kind of energy. Forward momentum, right? Healing energy for sure. And so now what we have here is the energy of the Knight of Cups into the Queen of Cups, which is somebody coming into their ownership of not letting a lot like rub off of their shoulders. This is a big growth pattern. But with the 2 of Cups being in the reverse position in this one is saying that there is a that's an interesting one, universe. I think I might have to take another card because I want to read this a couple of different ways. But what I am getting out of this is that there was a relationship, a situationship, or some sort of a something that put pause. I almost want to switch it to this position. Thank you. Do so if it feels right to you. Thank you. 2 of Cups in the reverse position, meaning that there was not this coming together of 2 like-minded energies. There wasn't this merger of energy that you were looking for at one particular moment, but that the Knight of Cups into the Queen of Cups is saying that this is the beginning of an appreciation for ownership and mastery of, well, not that you didn't have it, but there's ownership and mastery of the water element that's in here, the healing element, and not allowing everything to affect you. This is coming into a big growth pattern with accepting the different changes that had to take place in order for you to get to this sexy week right in front of you. A lot of growth, a lot of healing, a lot of letting of anger and other types of just craziness, letting it go. So again, the reminder from the universe is attitude of gratitude. Go within, take advantage of this 10-10 energy that you can, and be Virgo and hurry it up on Tuesday if you can. Utilize your throat chakra and choose your words, and also know that the options that are available to you, because there's more than one, just start with the first best one. Don't have to have everything decided in one day. Then as you start to marinate on that, you'll start to feel and see the benefits of the victory of success coming out of that hardship, and really starting to be seen and recognized, and you seeing and recognizing yourself as well. Spirit also recognizing that. Libra energy again, balancing out anything that was wonky. The Empress energy coming in, like I said, on Saturday's energy here, supporting with this growth factor that's popping up for you. Yeah, and then Sunday, the energy of the universe coming in, the fulfillment of wishes. It's good. Hard stuff that you have gone through, but a lot of clearing, a lot of healing, making the right choices to walk away from situations, people, and things that were no longer serving you, and then allowing yourself to be patient. Yeah, a lot of patience going on here as well. Make sure that you're still doing your deep dives into your meditations and those other types of things that are necessary. Yeah, don't let that go. But I do feel that there's a lot of inner work that has been done that's getting you to the point where you're starting to feel like your old self again. Yeah, feeling like your old self again. So just a lot of life lessons in that one. So we're pulling the stacks now. Sun, moon, and rising sign for our Aquarius friends. Here we go. Whoops. Looking for the Aquarius moon, please. Ooh, danke. Okay. And which supportive cards would you like? Thank you. Okay, they said nope, we want the angel cards. Got it. Okay, here we go. So the angel guide, because there's like 4 different angel cards that are out here. Okay, so Aquarius sun, please. Woo! What did I say? Aquarius rising, please. Thank you. And the Aquarius moon position, please. Thank you. Okay. So if you are an Aquarius sun sign, these are your messages. First, whether or not you took advantage of this energy, what we have here is a lunar eclipse change. Did you do a little bit of magic, moon magic, on this lunar eclipse that happened about 7 months ago, 8 months ago now? That's what's showing up in your environment now. Okay, change. It's good change. Clearly, it's good change. It's good change. We also have the energy of the 11th house, which is friends, showing up here for you. So a lot of friends and other people have been supporting you. You have not been alone through this, progressing, but from progressing in this change for you. So good for you. This definitely 100% has been about spiritual growth for you, Aquarius. And they're saying that this is being handled with a lot of ease and grace. So that's good. Congratulations. If you are, meaning the older situations leading you towards this new situation coming up this week, I think you get that. If you are an Aquarius rising, your particular message that's showing up here has a lot to do with the 4th house. Now, in this deck, it's physically called roots, but it's actually your home. It's your home or your business, especially if you work from home or there's that kind of situation. Roots, 4th house energy. And the universe is saying, ask and ye shall receive. What do you need at home? What do you need at the office? What do you need? You got to ask for it. Lay it out so that they can provide it for you. Okay? And if you are go in Virgo hermit mode Tuesday. If you are an Aquarius moon sign, yeah, you got the chops. Okay, this is about communication. This is about using your element here and communicating and putting forth what it is that you want by taking charge and action in the situation that is in front of you. Whatever it is that you need you will receive, okay? Whatever it is that you need, you will receive. You have the opportunity. Make it happen for yourself, okay? So again, rounding it out, grounding and anchoring. Grounding, make sure that you really get to the highest levels of clarity and spiritual awareness and communication and all those kinds of things. Status is changing this week for people. Physical, tangible, touchable things with Jupiter in Taurus. So whatever that means for you, just know that the universe is recognizing and honoring all of the work that you have done in the past, and this is going to be a really good week for you. Okay. So that is what I have, Aquarius. We are going to move on to our Pisces friends. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you next week. Bye for now. All right, my Pisces friends. Okay, last but not least at all, you have some big placements that are coming up this week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday is all about Pisces. So I'm going to shuffle these again, and I will go for just a quick review of the cards that are down here. Hopefully you took a look at the intro. But what we do have on Monday is the firm foundations, Four of Pentacles, being stable. On Tuesday, we have the energy of the Virgo energy, the Hermit, going within, receiving information. Perhaps it's from this 1010 portal, this extra energies that are available, and putting some extra wishes out there. So the universe is helping you put a little bit of extra stank on it, if you know what I'm saying. On Wednesday, we have this throat chakra. This is going to be so important for most people. Throat chakra, communicating your wishes, wants, and these options that are showing up for you. Just choosing wisely. Don't try to drink from all the cups at once. Just pick the first one, start with one and go to two. Then on Thursday, we have the energy of the victory and success showing up for you, the Six of Rods. On Friday, we have a Libra energy balance coming in here. On Saturday, we have Venus energy, so Libra and Taurus, showing up here with this fertility card, this Empress energy. And then on Sunday, we have the universe, Saturn here, showing up, supporting the Nine of Cups, fulfillment of wishes. So again, the energy, wow, that energy this particular week is status and grounding and anchoring. Things are definitely changing this particular week, my friends. Did I tell you this last week? I'm gonna find my notes. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Clarity. Clarity in decision making. Clarity in making decisions at work and utilizing the timing of this period to really get across what needs to be done at work. That's the energy of the situation that I'm feeling here, Pisces. So what we have here is the Ten of Cups transitioning into the Ace of Cups. So this is about expansion. Okay, who else got this? Was it Aries that got this? I think Aries got this, similar. Expansion. So the Ten of Cups is like having all the things that you need. So like successful business and things like that, but you're looking to expand it. You're looking to do something new with it, which is where this Ace of Cups comes in. The High Priestess in here with the Empress energy, this creator energy, showing up twice. So this is important. It has a lot to do with your momentum as well. The High Priestess, the energy of the awareness, having the awareness and the foresight to see the things that need to be done in order to create. For a lot of you, again, I really, really feel that this has a lot to do with business and work. Like you're the energy of the person that knows how to get the thing done. It may not necessarily always be easy as you're trying to birth this expansive energy, okay? But you have the capability of doing it. Oops, sorry, dropping those. Okay, so expansion, bringing something new into creation here. Ideas, thoughts, I would say, because I'm seeing it here 3 times, fertility is very is a potential for some people. I have to go back in my notes. Did I say this to you last week? I really I feel guided to really look at this. No, it wasn't you. Okay, moving forward. Wasn't you. But anyway, the element of the creation energy spirit coming through. I don't know. Somebody might need to... they're not letting me get off of that. Okay, so do you want me to pull a card? All right, let's pull a card. And then this one, and then this one. Okay. Two of Wands, the Empress in reverse. Okay. Page of Swords in the reverse position, 8 of Swords in the upright position, and the King of Wands. Yeah, so there's choices that needed to be made based on creativity, and what was going on is that you weren't feeling comfortable necessarily trying to communicating different things to people, but you basically figured out if it is to be, it is up to me type of the attitude. That's the creator energy that's there. So the creative spark within yourself showing up. Okay, thank you, universe, for helping me with that. Increasing communication, and again allowing something to that creative spark within you to be burst, showing up into the forefront. And because of that, what we have here, and I know it should have been very plain and simple, but I was getting this mixture of this whole pregnancy thing showing up, so I just needed to clarify. Of course it's possible, but that's not the overall energy of what we've got going on here. This is the meat of the situation here. This is the interesting part. So we have this Queen of Wands being in the energy of the King of Wands with the 6 of Cups into the 7 of Cups. So this card is basically the same energy as this card. Okay, so not only are you seeing with victory and success, but it's very specifically because the people that you are working with are recognizing the efforts that you've put forth as well. So that's a really cool energy to have, right? You did what you had to do, and people are recognizing and honoring you for that as well. So that's cool. The thing that's a little wonky for me here is that the universe is saying is that there's maybe a different direction or a better direction for you to go into, which is why I feel this creative energy is going to be important for you. Some of you, I really kind of feel, are going to be making a decision to, okay, I did that and I'm done with it, but there's this really big decision that's getting ready to come up for you with regards to, is this the right place for me down the line? Down the line, that's the question that I feel is getting ready to come up. Am I strong enough to make it a switch when it comes to work? Because even though this was a successful type of a situation for you, you're looking for something different. So what I'm getting is that there is potentially a move or a change for you in the next little bit of time. It's not this week, but you're starting to develop that thought process about what you want to be when you grow up. What's the next big thing for you? So that's the energy of the creator energy and spirit in here for you. Okay, so it's not bad. And I would say, yeah, I mean, we all have dreams, wishes, and wants, and we can't stay stuck in the same place forever. We have to continually move, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let me move into the energy of the stacks. So the sun, the moon, and the rising position for our Pisces this week. Again, stay grounded. Anchor yourself with all the different changes of the energies. Statuses are changing this particular week, whatever status means to you. Attitude of gratitude, though, and appreciate every step in the game that you have taken up until this point, and your appreciation and patience for trying to create something new and getting to this new energy. Okay, so Pisces sun, please. Pisces sun. Thank you. Pisces rising, please. Wow. 2? No, just a 1. Got it. Pisces moon, please. Pisces moon. Okay. And then which deck do you want for Thankyou? Masters. Okay. Whoa. Hang on now. Hang on now. Universe. Nice. Whoa. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, my friends, if you are a Pisces sun, these are some of your additional messages. Okay, this is all about communicating, using the energy of air this particular week. You got Libra energy, you got Aquarius energy, you still have Mercury that is in retrograde technically until Monday, but it's going to start its trajectory on Sunday. Utilizing the energy of air, communicating what it is that you need to have, okay? If you have air element in your chart, I'd go take a look at those placements for you and as well. Very funny. If you didn't see the 1010 portal message that I put up for everyone, you might want to go take a look at that. We have Kuan Yin coming in here talking about care and compassion. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, and then offer a helping hand is the message that we have here, okay? If you are a Pisces rising, 7th house, partners, relationships is kind of in play for you this particular week, okay? You have Kuthumi that comes up here talking about the cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer to what it is that you seek, so you have to be able to trust what it is that you already know. That's what we have here. Cloak of wisdom with regards to relationships and navigating relationships and changes, knowing potentially that there could be, and I guess that makes a lot of sense here. The Queen of Wands into the King of Wands, divine masculine and the divine feminine. Energy coming through here with a 6 of Cups, like there's a potentially a better choice that's out there for you. That makes sense to me. Okay, thank you. And then if you are a Pisces moon, then what you have here is a strong sense of the I am presence, okay? A strong presence. This is the Aries energy. This is really first house, but it's the I am energy of your will. Okay. And this is backed up by Diana talking about your focused intention. Okay. So think about what it is that you desire. Set your sights very, very high. And then expect the best possible outcome, okay? So that's that positive energy of manifestation, like you see it happening. Therefore, the universe has to bring it because you're attracting that so heavily. Okay, so Pisces, again, this looks like it's going to be a good week. There's some realizations that are on their way towards you. But either way, you're set up to succeed. Call on your pantheon of people. Make sure that you're standing firmly grounded and anchored while you go through this status change this particular week. And that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me again. It's been my pleasure to provide these messages, and I look forward to talking to you next week. Many, many blessings. Bye for now.